Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me again, the crazy guy with the lazy eye with himandInews.com here on Facebook and here on YouTube. I'm actually doing two live streams at once. I'm live streaming on the himandInews.com page as well over here on YouTube under Him and News on YouTube, because we do have a lot of followers that do follow us on YouTube because they don't have Facebook and they don't want the drama that Facebook brings you. And I don't blame you guys and gals on YouTube. Believe me, we got a lot of drama. I woke up to this drama this morning, and it's some people, it just seems to amaze me, ladies and gentlemen. What is going through people's minds nowadays? And I titled this live stream, reconnect. Hold on a second. Having some issues over here on my YouTube platform. Yeah, I know there's nothing on YouTube right now because it's acting a fool. So I guess if it's not going to work on YouTube, I'll just take this video and post it on YouTube when I'm done. So, anywho, I guess some people, they probably get up in the morning and they drink a cup, instead of drinking a cup of coffee. Let me see if I can get this right here. There we go. Here you go. Drink a cup of coffee instead of a cup of stupid for breakfast. Life would be a lot better for a lot of people. This thing's still saying I'm live over here on my YouTube, but I don't see my YouTube doing anything. It just shaded out on me. Yeah, reconnect, it says. Let me see if I can try to change the plug. Well, I'm just letting people get logged on. I definitely sorry about the little pause. Everything was working fine until I went live, and then it went. So, anywho, I'll just let this thing do what it wants to do over on my YouTube broadcaster, and talk to you guys and gals on Facebook, since this is actually Facebook related and everything. Evidently, it took me a while to read all these posts, the comments on this. Evidently, there was a robbery last night, I guess it was. I don't know when this thing was posted. I think it was posted last night. I really didn't get a chance to even watch it because this lady deleted her post, I guess after the police got involved in it. I don't know. All I do remember, I did watch the video. This guy came in, I guess he broke in the house. I don't know if the daughter was home or if anybody was home. I don't know who filmed it, what was filming it, if it was a camera, a phone, or what. But it turned out to be a big mess. Out of me doing the news, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first craziest story I have ever seen. Was it robbery? Well, yes, it was robbery. I did see in the video. I don't know who all seen the video, but yes, you could see clear as day the guy in the living room. He snatched a big screen TV right off the TV stand, unplugged it, and I guess he went out the door with it. And I guess the homeowner was so pissed off because she got robbed. I guess she feel that, well, she got raped because of her privacy was invaded, and she decided to make the story a little bit worse than what it really is. And people just don't realize when you do that, you're really making the situation a lot worse. False accusations can really damage people, folks, and I guess you just don't realize what you're doing. And yeah, to you, well, the guy robbed me, he's guilty of robbery, so I'm gonna make it worse on the guys. Son of a bitch raped my 11-year-old daughter too. What? So he came in, he raped your 11-year-old daughter and stole your TV. So, I don't know about all that. That's just, the story's already starting to sound fishy. And I did tag Trevor Montgomery in this. Trevor Montgomery, everybody knows who he is. If you don't know who Trevor Montgomery is, Trevor is the founder and writer of Riverside County News Source. And Trevor's like me. He likes to have the facts before he puts anything out. And Trevor is like me and Lori. We can smell bullshit. And when we seen this post, I was like, and Trevor's like, Captain Brock with him at police is like, I'm surprised the guy's got any hair on his head of what he's got left over at him at police. So, long story short, I guess the lady accused of the burglary of raping her 11-year-old daughter, and come to find out, yes, folks, it was bullshit. Clearly bullshit. And number one, I don't know why you would, I'm talking to the lady that made the post, and I know I didn't remove you from my group yet because I want you to see my video, and I want you to know what kind of stupidity you did and how stupid you were on this. When you report a crime, folks, you report the details of your crime. You don't make shit up to make it better for you, or I don't even know why you even put your daughter in that situation. I don't think, like I say, and instead of drinking a cup of coffee, you drink a cup of stupid for breakfast, because think about what you just did to your daughter. You just put your daughter out on Facebook. Your daughter was, what, 11, 12 years old, something like that? And now people know who you are by your page, and I'm sure your daughter's friends know who you are by your name of your page in the comment. It's all over him at news. Who knows how many thousands of views that you got. And you're falsely putting your daughter out there saying your daughter was raped when your daughter wasn't even touched. How does that going to make your daughter now when she goes to school and people sees her and everything? It's all false. You just put your daughter in a spot that she don't need to be in. What was it that you had to gain by this, by making this post on Him at News? I would appreciate it if you would have stuck to the facts. You had proof saying that you were robbed. I seen that you were robbed. And I'm glad the truth came out that I never had somebody rob somebody and then go on social media and then agree to, I robbed you, but I didn't rape you. It's like, wow. Oh, like, man, this is one story. I ain't never seen that. The actual criminal, the criminal's family, the baby mama came in there and basically like, yeah, he robbed you. He took your stuff, but he didn't rape nobody. Good Lord, I'm just still amazed by the stupidity of some people, I swear. Like I say, this is one of the craziest posts I had to deal with, folks. I mean, seriously. I don't know what the lady was thinking, how it would gain her, but now it kind of like flew back in her face. You go out there and you post bullshit, or you post part of the truth. Yeah, you was robbed, and then the bullshit of the post about being raped. And and like my daddy always said, son, if you don't wipe your ass, people gonna start smelling your shit. And well, that's just what happened there. People started smelling your bullshit as soon as you posted it. I mean, who's gonna? I'm not even gonna go there. Why was the post approved? A lot of people was asking is on the secondary post. I was actually hit up by Captain Glenn Brock with him at police department. He called me on my cell phone asking me about this post, and I was like, yeah, I did approve the post. He told me, he said, yeah, him at police, our officers did go. They did make a report of the robbery, but he says, Eddie, he said there was nothing mentioned, anything about any sexual assault. He said, so this post about rape, I don't know where it's coming from, because I'm looking at the report that my officer made, and there's no report of no rape. And it's like, if you're going to make a report like that on Him at News, and, of course, I guess you don't, going back to the cup of stupid, that we're going to check into it. That's one thing that we do, folks. We do. Him at News stays on a hand-in-hand communication with our police and our law enforcement. We only want to make sure that we do post the facts. And sometimes a post to get out that maybe the facts may be screwed up, but you know what? We always, like I say, our stories are always a developing story, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of times if the facts ain't right, we'll get it right. Sometimes something's posted, we hear it a certain way on the radio, it comes across the, you know, through dispatch, but when the police get there, the story starts developing, and then changes are being made. It's not what it really was, but da-da-da, and then we get the changes put out. So that's one thing I can say about our page. We don't like stupidity, folks. You know, if you're going to come on our page, please don't be stupid. I got enough to deal with. And, you know, I've been out trying to do a restaurant rescue on a restaurant today, and then trying to deal with all this drama at the same time, people hitting me up. I guess the baby mama of the daddy who made the babies, oh, you want to call him a sperm donor, I don't know what you want to call him, but evidently it's the way I'm getting this. The baby mama went on and made a post, screenshots, everybody's been commenting on it. You know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you can find it. And I do want to say I do appreciate the baby mama for actually jumping up, doing a great deed by identifying the culprit. So now we know who robbed the lady. But, you know, the threats, oh my God, folks, I read the comments and I had to remove the lady from Hemet News. Because just, you know, not only is she threatening the lady that made the post, I know you're mad, you know, because your baby daddy, babies, whatever, was accused of rape and you don't put up a rape, but, you know, and I understand I wouldn't either. But, you know, a lot of times when people get mad at somebody, you know, that's the first thing they will throw out and accuse is rape or child molestation, you know, because they know why. The person's actually trying to get everybody in the community mad at that person. You figure, well, you know, that's one way. Now this thing's crapping out on me. There we go. My internet quit on me. That's one way that you can get revenge, is by taking the law in your own hands, by putting out those lies saying he was raped or he's a chomo, he's a molester, and then the guy gets his ass beat or killed because of what you put out, and the guy got killed for something that he really didn't do. And, you know, it's not just falling back just on this particular story, folks. There's another issue about somebody, and I'm going to be trying to get an interview with the guy. He worked at a place here in town, and the girl that he was dating, he got mad at her because she started hanging around with people with drugs, and he just didn't want no part of it. That's not what, you know, he's into. So he broke up with a girl. The girl got mad because he broke up with her. So she turns around and starts telling people, oh, we broke up because he raped my kids. He molested my kids. So now you telling people like that, what's going to happen, folks? The people are going to hunt the guy down and beat his ass. And that's what happened. The guy got his ass beat. He about got killed because of false accusations. And folks, when you go on there and you make, you know, posts like that, or you tell people about that, and, you know, you get caught that it's a lie, you know, there is criminal justice for that. So now it all turns out to be, you know, not only are you a victim of a crime, but you turn yourself into a criminal as well by making false accusations that never happened. Captain Brock, actually, when he called me this morning, he told me, he says, we will be making a post on the Hemet police station regarding all this, and he did. Everybody's been seeing the screenshots on that. And I figured I needed to go do a live stream explaining it too, because I've noticed as many times as people have shared the copy of Captain Brock's report that he put out on this, people still didn't understand, you know, that there was false accusations made on that post. And I'm here to back the police department up, stating that they did respond to this. Captain Brock did call me and tell me that, you know, there was no rape involved in the report. So when he seen the post on the Hemet News Facebook page, he said they reached back out to the person that made the report and said, hey, did our officer miss something here? I'm reading his report right now, and there's no report of any rape or sexual assault, but in your post that you made on Hemet News, you're saying that someone was raped. So did you not tell my officer this when he made his report? Or did my officer not do his job and put it in the report? I'm confused here. And she even admitted to Captain Brock that she was just upset and she felt, now get this, ladies and gentlemen, she told Captain Brock that she felt that she was raped because her rights are violated of her privacy of her home. Well, that's a big difference right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's not really rape just because you felt like you were raped. And when you go in there and you tell people on my news page that he raped your 11-year-old daughter, that's a big difference there. That's like night and day, you know. That's like corn and peas or watermelon and cantaloupe, you know. Big difference on that right there. So, you know, people, I'm telling you now, you go on my page and you put out false news like that, not only did you get the community in an uproar, you cause a lot of communication issues with the police. You cause a lot of confusion with the police and the police reports. And you basically turned my page into a ghetto page because all this bickering, arguing back and forth. And the lady that, you know, like I go back to said it, you know, she turned the baby mama in or the baby daddy in and all that. It would have been good, lady. I know you can't watch my live stream because I ended up removing you off my news page because due to the fact that, you know, you had to go in there and start threatening people, you know, you turn ghetto. And, you know, the lady, you did a good deed by telling who did it. Yes, and I thank you for that. But then you put yourself in a predicament where you can possibly get charges on you as well by the threats. You know, you're talking about killing somebody. Ain't that against the law? Yeah, it sure is. And a lot of people were complaining, why is this post approved, about the one that had the screenshots from the baby mama deal and all that. Why was it approved on Hemet News? Well, I let it go through on Hemet News, and I want to thank Trevor Montgomery for jumping in when you did, because I couldn't do it at the moment. Telling people, you know, keep reporting this post. It's not going to be deleted. And right now I can look on the Hemet News page and show you there's like 10 members that reported this post. And I'm not deleting this post. Why? Because the police department is following that post right now. There's a lot of evidence in that post. That's why I let that post go through, because I'm like, instead of me sitting here screenshotting all this and sending it to Captain Brock, I said, I'm just going to let the post go through and just tag Captain Brock in it and just let him follow it. And that's what we did. And there's a lot of details that popped up in this conversation on that post that the police really needed to see. So, lady, all I can say is thank you for giving the guy up. I'm glad the lady's going to get her TV and stuff back. But there could have been a better way of doing it. You could have actually just contacted him at police. The lady gave you the number. The victim, the mother, gave you the phone number and text. I seen it myself. Gave you the officer's name to talk to, the detective. All you needed to do was call them, turn the guy in, let the police go do their job, and it would have been done with. The truth would have came out about the rape. You had to go in there and defend the criminal that did the robbery, and you had to make it clear he didn't rape her. Well, yeah, and I'm glad that came out that he didn't rape her. Thank God that he didn't rape nobody. But, you know, the damage is still there done. You know, the poor kid is still going to suffer even if she was raped or not, because why? Now her name is out there. Well, not her name, but her last name is out there. People going to know her, or know her is going to know who it was. And now the poor kid's going to be picked on and bashed and bullied in school. Why? Because your mama went there and lied on you. So all this drama would not have took place if, you know, like I say, you would have just told the police and and just hung up and be done with it and wash your hands with it. But coming on my page and threatening people, yada, yada. Dude, let me tell you, I about pulled my hair out watching what was going on in the comments. Damn, what the hell? What is people thinking nowadays? What is wrong with people? Is it in the water, or is it in the food somewhere, or what? I really don't know. So ending that, ladies and gentlemen, the title is, was it rape? Was it rape and robbery? Or was it robbery and bullshit? It was robbery and bullshit, folks. That's what it was. A lot of bullshit. And I will be removing the lady that made the false report on him at news. If you're watching now, you can go ahead and just leave the page, because either way you will be booted out, because I don't put up the bullshit like that. If you're going to post something on my page, you better post the facts and only the facts and not the lies. She even made a comment. She was talking to Lori on private messenger, because Lori was, she misspelled the word rape. It said like she was wrapped. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just a typo. So Lori hit her up and she says, was this just robbery, or was your daughter raped too? And she said, yes, she was raped. She says, I got it on camera. It was on a camera in the bedroom, in my daughter's bedroom, and I gave the camera to the police with the footage. I'm like, okay. So I let the post stay there online, and then when Captain Brock called me this morning and told me, hey man, can you delete this post, because it's beyond stupidity. So I went and tried to find the post, and of course I couldn't find it. The girl ended up deleting it because she knows she was wrong in what she did. And you telling us that you gave the police the camera, I guess it was maybe a little Wi-Fi camera with an SD card in it. I don't know. I mean, I can't believe nothing you say now. So, but you telling me that you gave the police the camera, and if you did, the police would have had the footage of it, and there was no footage. So I call bullshit on that one too. So that's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, the post will stay on Him at News, because I'm leaving it there so the police can go through and get copies of whatever they want. And then when they're ready for me to remove the post, then the post will be removed. But until I hear from reporting the post, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be deleted. And for the lady that says she's going to report Him at News because, I guess, false accusations, well, you know what? You can report my page all you want. It's not going anywhere. It is what it is. That's all I got to say, folks. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So other than that, I'm going to try to read some of these comments and answer some of you guys. And let me see if I can scroll up here. Dave, I don't know why she still has her kid. If you're talking about the other lady, it sounds like they're separated. The baby daddy mama deal. She even made a comment that she don't let him see the kids. So that's probably why she turned him in. So I don't know any information on that. CPS could get involved. Exactly, Zoo Garcia. CPS probably will get involved over her lies. People just gotta, gotta think before they do something stupid. Let's see what else we got. That's being called violated, not right. Thank you, Dave. All right, let's see. Deborah Turner, you're welcome for me trying to let you know what's going on. I try to do as much as I can, ladies and gentlemen. Has the thief been arrested yet? I don't know yet. I haven't heard back from the police department on that. I'm pretty sure when there will be a press release out, something like this, especially something that caused so much drama on social media. I'm pretty sure Captain Brock or Lieutenant Dixon will get something put out. And when they do, it will come to us in an email, because we get all the press releases, so we can be able to update the community as far as if the guy was arrested or not. So I'm just like Jennifer Return says, I say it like it is. If people don't like it, you can kiss my redneck, you know what. But until then, folks, I do appreciate you tuning in, watching my little rant about this. I'm not even going to go through all the comments, because like I say, there were so many comments on it. It is what it is. You can go read it for yourself. But please, folks, don't report the post, because I'm not deleting it. It's going to stay until the police tell me to delete the post. Also, before I get off of here, I do want to let everybody know and be aware I did do a little video over there at Don Chava's over there on Stetson and Gilbert. A lot of complaints has been about that restaurant, about the customer service and the food. Please go watch my video on that. They have actually got rid of all the staff. He hired new people, got new cooks, got new menu, got new food, got new ingredients. The only thing that hasn't been changed was the color of the building. So we do ask everybody, you know, definitely watch that video, please. If you've tried there before and you've had a bad experience, we do ask that you do please go back and give them a second try. Everybody always, you know, has that opportunity, you know, to have a second chance. And then if you don't like it or whatever, hit me up, let me know any issues, and I will sit down with the owners and discuss that as well, so we can fix the problem, because they want to try to make this restaurant work. They did give it to their 18-year-old daughter, you know, trying to make something for them to have, you know, for their future, but she just was not management material, so they had to remove her from that, and now they got some more people there, and they are looking to hire somebody. If you've got management experience and you can run a restaurant, know how to do scheduling, point of sales, profit margining and reporting, inventory and profit loss control, all that. If you know how to do that, definitely hit them up, fill out an application, tell them that crazy guy with the lazy eye sent you. So until then, folks, I guess I'm done. I'm done ranting. How was the baby mama going to return her stuff if she has her stuff? Isn't that a crime? Yeah, I guess she's going to try to get her stuff back by contacting the baby daddy and say, hey, I seen you steal it, give me the stuff and I'll take it back. I don't know how that's going to work out. That's for the police department to work that issue out. They do have her contact information, and apparently they got the thief's contact information now. So, you know, that's one thing about power of social media, ladies and gentlemen. It could damage you and it could help you. And if somebody, you know, like I say, you have pictures of something proving a crime, we do ask you to post on social media, because if you don't know who it is, somebody out there is going to know who that person is, and they will get caught eventually. But if you put it out there with bullshit, your bullshit's going to come back and hit you in your face like it did this lady. So when you report a crime, folks, report only the real crime on really what really happened. Don't add no bullshit to it. Try to make it look worse on the person just to get that person killed because you threw out he raped somebody when he didn't. Only report the facts, folks. No proof, no truth. So, this video is brought to you by El Zarapi, ladies and gentlemen. El Zarapi Taco Tuesday, Margarita Mondays, and Wing Wednesdays. I'll post a little advertisement on them showing all their weekly specials, and it also is brought to you by Nebo Tools, folks. Nebo flashlights. I know this is a pretty cool cup. I take it everywhere I go. You know, it's a good old coffee cup. Keeps everything nice and hot for you, and also has flashlights on it too. Cool stuff. NeboTools.com. Y'all have a good one, folks, and hit me up on the next one. Appreciate you guys following this crazy drama. I'm sorry that it pulled out a lot of people's hair, and it is what it is, folks, but believe me, it poured out my hair too. As you see, yeah, well, I still got, so I do have a bald spot right there, but yeah, what can I say? That's what happens when you run a crazy page in a crazy town. Y'all have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get out of here. It's been a long day, and I'm going to go over here and enjoy my coffee. So I'm out of here. I'm getting off my chair, and I am now back off the air.